Growing your business on the internet is like a spider web. Search engine optimization is like the webs that a spider builds. Hi, this is Nancy Gurish. I'm at my new YouTube channel. I'm going to be discussing what I understand about search engine optimization. I believe that search engine optimization and marketing go hand in hand if they're not the same thing. I think there's many ways of optimizing my website and my YouTube channel. I want to share the things that I'm going to do to optimize my website. This is the May 4th, 2015 edition of the Cleveland Plain Dealer. I got a newspaper when I was at breakfast this morning. An article that would be of interest to me in my website work and on my other YouTube channel, which is about staying healthy through the use of good foods. So I come across this article about Chipotle. The restaurant Chipotle is going to start using non-GMO food for their store. And the person that wrote this article is saying that this thing that Chipotle is doing, that they don't have to do this because there's been a couple dozen years of studies that GMO food is not harmful. And in my opinion, GMO food is very harmful. So this article was of interest to me. Read it for the interest of what the article is about right off the bat. So in itself, but how it's going to help me with my search engine optimization is another thing. More familiar with my own website business. I'm understanding more and more how I can grow my business and increase my search engine. This is one way that I'm going to share with you. So I find an article that is of interest to me. Links. This will eventually bring traffic to my website, and maybe this one, by making contacts. There is something called, in search engine optimization, there are a good part of increasing your search engines, your website, or your web business's traffic is by increasing the natural links that come to your website. The way to get natural links, and I believe it's called organic traffic, regular traffic that comes to your site naturally, people who want to visit your website or your YouTube channel or your blog. Those are people who come naturally, are the type of links that you want to get, and that's the kind of traffic that you want to build into your website or your blog business. If you're growing a business as I am and you want to increase your traffic naturally. So I like this article. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Google Plus, and I'm going to search for one thing, I'm going to search for many of these names that I find within this newspaper article. I'm going to search and see if the authors of the article have a Google Plus profile. Second to that, I can check if they do or don't. If I do find them, I can add them to one of my circles. Whether I find them there or not, I can then go to Facebook and see if the authors of this article are on Facebook, and if they are, then I can connect with them there. Not only just those two people, this is the forum section of my local newspaper, so these people would be local people, local to the Cleveland area, but within the article, people are mentioned within the article who I would want to search on Google Plus to see if I can find them, or on Facebook, and they may be in New York State, they might be in Texas, they could be in Washington State, but that's what I realized I could do once I saw this article. It mentions people within the article who are cited within the article, people who are a pro, who believe actively that Chipotle is doing the right thing, and there may be somebody who mentioned who does not believe that what Chipotle is doing is the right thing. So I'm going to circle, when I find an article like that, I'm going to circle the names of these people, and then I'm going to keep a folder or a notebook and create a job for myself, set up a job assignment or task assignment that when I get a chance, I'll open that folder and I'll take these names and I'll connect with these people on Google Plus or on Facebook. Or I can, if I choose to use LinkedIn, I can go on there, or I can look for this article online and connect it, upload it to my Pinterest, bring traffic to my YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel account, and give it a Pinterest, what do they call them? Pin it on my Pinterest account. There's a Harvard law professor here mentioned, and former regulatory czar Cass, C-A-S-S, Sunstein, S-U-N-S-T-E-I-N, has argued fear of unknown theoretical risks can paralyze and forestall innovation. Excessive caution such as that proclaimed by Chipotle is not sound policy. So I don't like that person, whoever that is. However, they may be on Google Plus, and I might check into their profile and put them in one of my circles. That's the way of growing. That's one of the ways I use of growing my business, is by growing my Google, growing awareness to myself, my YouTube channel, and then from there it gives awareness to my other YouTube channel and to my website, magazine, and my blog. What do they call them? Growing your business on the internet is like a spider web. Search engine optimization is like the webs that a spider builds. Any link that I make, like if I link to this person, Cass Sunstein, a Harvard law professor, if I link to him, whoever is linked to him on Google Plus, as example, on Google Plus, when I link to them, whoever they link to will eventually see my name and gain an awareness of me. And I'm my own brand on YouTube and on the internet, so I want to gain awareness to me through these ways. So here's this person, Cass Sunstein. Chipotle, I can find out they probably have a Facebook page, I'm sure Chipotle does. Okay, so they are against GMOs, and some call it an anti-GMO hysteria. I personally am not for GMOs. So there was another person in here. Chipotle's website blasted that I'm not taking enough vitamin A. That cultivation of GMOs can damage the environment, and that most studies of GMO safety were paid for by self-interested companies peddling GMO seeds. That's the truth, too. Okay, here's another person I can look for. That same day, Chief Executive Steve Ellis claimed, so there's somebody else I can look up either on Facebook or on Google Plus, and I can find out if they have a profile on there, or LinkedIn. Okay, Chief Executive Steve Ellis claimed, it's clear that a lot of research is still needed before we can truly understand all of the implications of widespread GMO cultivation and consumption. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so the person gave them that. A host of scientific and medical organizations disagree. The U.S. FDA, I'm getting off on a tirade that belongs on my other channel now. So let's see, I can link to that person. The Industrial Council, here's in 2003, the International Council for Science, a non-governmental, reviewed. Let's see if another person, okay, Sexton, the authors of this article are Stephen Sexton and David Zilberman. Sexton is an assistant professor of public policy and economics at Duke, it's not local, at Duke University. Zilberman is a professor of agricultural and resource economics at the University of California at Berkeley. So I was wrong, they aren't local. So I'll be making a contact in Berkeley, California, and at Duke University, which I don't know where it is, but I'll be finding out. Zilberman served as on the Monsanto Scientific Advisory Board in 2012. This article was written for the Los Angeles Times. Aha! So that guy was connected with Monsanto. That's the people that they mentioned that just want to sell their seeds, their GMO seeds, who say that GMO is safe, which is me going off topic here again, but I can't help that. I'm sorry. We concede that this new seed technology is not risk-free. Few innovations are. Ellis and Chipotle are right that the future may reveal new dangers hidden during our 20-year introduction to commercially grown genetically modified group. Hidden dangers. There's a lot of people getting autoimmune disorders, and a lot of sickness from these GMOs. So anyway, I'll get off that and say this is one way to optimize your website. Look, if you come across articles, if you don't come across them, you might want to get a magazine that is geared or tuned into what your topic is about, the topic of your website, your blog, or your YouTube channel. If you find a magazine or that is geared to that, search for people's names or institutions to which you can link on your Google Plus profile or on your Facebook account. If you come across a newspaper article, look for names in there of people that you can connect with. You can see I found people from different parts of the country that I can connect with. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, and this is a valuable resource for me for information for my other YouTube channel, as well as for my search engine optimization and marketing campaign, which I'm doing on my own. So it's a suggestion for you. You can do this too. Thank you for coming by my YouTube channel or my website magazine. Wherever you are in your day, have a good day. Bye-bye.